Hello students. In today's class, I am going to discuss is some important questions that is repeated in NEET in solid state chemistry. Let me go for question number 1. A cube of any crystal, A atoms placed at every corner and B atoms are placed at energy center of phase, which means each center of phase. Then the formula of the compound is. So here we have to find out the formula of the compound. So that number of atoms of A per unit cell is. So number of atoms of A per unit cell. How where the A atoms are present? They are present at every corner of an unit cell. If you consider any unit cell, you can get 8 corners. So that 8, and what's the contribution of corner particle? That is 1 by 8, which means if you consider any of the cornered particle which is equally shared to 8 unit cell, so that the total number of atoms of A per unit cell is 8 into 1 by 8, which gives 1. Similarly, number of atoms of B per unit cell is. So where the atoms of B are present? They are present at the face of each center. Like we have 6 surfaces and the contribution is 1 by 2, which means if you consider any unit cell which consists of 8 faces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 faces and the contribution is 1 by 2. That is total number of atoms of B per unit cell is 6 into 1 by 2, that is equal to 3. So that the formula of the compound will be AB3. That is option C. Question number 2. When zinc converts from melted state of its solid state, it has HCP structure. Then find the number of nearest atoms. So in this, already they have given the type of lattice is HCP. We know that HCP is a closed packed arrangement of particles. So we know that a closed packed arrangement HCP, which is a type of unit cell present is hexagonal. Then what's the coordination number in hexagonal closed packing? Which is 12. So which gives the nearest number of particles, that is 12. 3. The picnometric density of sodium chloride crystal is 2.165 into 10 power 3 kg per meter cube, while its X-ray density is 2.178 into 10 power 3 kg per meter cube. The fraction of unoccupied sites in sodium chloride crystal is. So here we have to calculate the fraction of unoccupied site. So before that they have given two different types of values of density, like picnometric density. Students, what is meant by picnometric density? Picnometric density is nothing but observed density. So what's the value of observed density? They have given it is 2.165 into 10 power 3 kg per meter cube. Similarly, they have also given X-ray density. X-ray density means, so which is calculated density. The value of calculated density is 2.178 into 10 power 3 kg per meter cube. So by observing these two values, we came to know that the density decreases. Then first we have to calculate the difference in density, that is 2.178 into 10 power 3 minus 2.165 into 10 power 3. So after simplification, you will get 0.013 into 10 power 3 kg per meter cube. We can write this value in terms of 13 kg per meter cube by shifting the decimal towards right hand side. And Apply the formula. Fraction of unoccupied site, which is the ratio of decrease in density divided by calculated density. What is the decreased density? It is 13 kg per meter cube, and the calculated density is 2.178 into 10 power 3. And after simplifying, you will get the value 5.96 into 10 power minus 3. Is option A, 5.96 into 10 power minus 3. Question number 4. A compound formed by element X and Y crystallizes in a cubic structure in which the X atoms are at the corners of the cube and the Y atoms are at the face centers. The formula of the compound is, so here, which is similar to question number 1 what we have discussed, number of atoms of X per unit cell. Where the X atoms are present, they are present at the corner. So that 8 into 1 by 8, which gives 1. 8 is the corner particle and 1 by 8 is the contribution of corner particle. Similarly, number of atoms of Y per unit cell is, that is, where the Y atoms are present, they are present at the center of each face. We have 6 faces and its contribution is 1 by 2, that is equal to 3. So that the formula of the compound is XY3. And it's option A. Fifth question. In a face-centered cubic lattice, a unit cell is shared equally by how many unit cells? So, which is a tricky question. So here, as they have given, in face-centered cubic lattice, one unit cell is shared equally by how many unit cells? If you consider a face-centered cubic lattice like this, how many faces it contains? It contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well as 6. So if it consists of 6 faces, one unit cell is shared equally by 6 unit cell, which is equally shared by 6 unit cell. So that for question number 5, it's option C. Question number 6. The appearance of color in solid alkali metal halides is generally due to, what is meant by this color in solid alkali metal halides? So students, I know that you are familiar with this concept, because if you consider the excess of sodium in sodium chloride crystal, which gives yellow color to the crystal. Similarly, excess of lithium in lithium chloride gives a pink color to the ionic crystal. Similarly, excess of potassium in potassium chloride gives a violet color to the crystal. So that what is this colors due to? So these colors of the crystal is due to the presence of F centers. Then what is meant by F centers? These F centers are the anionic vacancies in which electron occupies. So these F centers are responsible for the change in colors of ionic crystal. So that for question number 6, it's option C. Question number 7. Cesium bromide crystallizes in a body-centered cubic lattice. The unit cell length is 436.6 picometer. Given that the atomic mass of cesium is 133 and that of bromine is 80 AMU, and Avogadro number being 6.02 into 10 power 23 per mole, what is the density of cesium bromide is? So we have to calculate density, and we have a formula D is equal to Zm by A cube Na. And you know the terms, Z represents the total number of particles, and they have mentioned body centered cubic unit. In BCC structure, the total number of particles will be 2. Similarly, what is the molar mass of the compound? Here they are not given the total mass, they have given the mass of individual elements, that is 133 and 80. If you add those two values, you will get 213. What's the A cube value? A is nothing but edge length, that is given is 436.6 picometer. But we have to convert this edge length from picometer to centimeter, because we know that density is having the SI unit kg per meter cube, and for smaller values it is expressed in terms of gram per centimeter cube. For this, we have to convert this 436.6 picometer into centimeter. That is 436.6 into 10 power minus 10 centimeter, or we can also consider 4.36 into 10 power minus 8 centimeter by shifting the decimal towards left hand side. So we have to consider 4.36 into 10 power minus 8 whole cube and Avogadro number, that is 6.02 into 10 power 23. So after simplifying all these substitutions, you will get 8.250 gram per centimeter cube. That is option A. Question number 8. The fraction of total volume occupied by the atoms present in a simple cube is. So here they have given a simple cube. So for that we have to calculate a fraction of particle occupied. So how can we calculate a fraction of total volume occupied by the atoms present in simple cube? It's very simple. We have to apply packing fraction formula. That is, it's the ratio of total volume of the sphere divided by total volume of the cube. In simple cube we have only one particle, so that total volume of the cube, that is sphere, will be 4 by 3 pi r cube divided by what's the total volume of a cube, that is a cube. And for simple cube we know that a is equal to 2r, so that if you substitute that value of a in this formula, you will get 4 by 3 pi r cube divided by 2r, that is 8r cube. So after simplifying you will get 4 pi divided by 24, which gives pi by 6, that is option A. Question number 9. In simple cubic arrangement, it is pi by 6 or 0.52 percentage of free space in a body centered cubic unit cell is. So they have given the packing fraction of simple cubic arrangement, and they have asked to find out the packing fraction of free space in a body centered cubic unit cell. Okay, let me consider body centered cube. So for body centered cube, we know that packing fraction in body centered cube is 68%. So not the packing fraction, packing efficiency is 68%. If packing efficiency is 68%, then total free space occupied is 100 minus 68, that is equal to 32%, which is option D. Question number 10. Which of the following statement is not correct? The number of carbon atoms in an unit cell of diamond is 4. Yes, it's the correct statement. The number of Bravais lattice in which a crystal can be categorized is 14. Yes, we know that the most possible types of crystal lattice is 14, and they are mentioned as Bravais lattice. The fraction of the total volume occupied by the atoms in a primitive cell is 0.48. What is this? Just now we have discussed the packing fraction of a simple cube. So packing fraction of simple cube is 0.52, and free space occupied in simple cube is 0.48, but they have given in inverted manner, like the fraction of total volume occupied by the atoms in a primitive cell, instead of 0.52 they have given 0.48, which refers the free space in simple cube. So for question number 10, it's option C. And look at the option D. Molecular solids are generally volatile. Yes, it's obviously molecular solids are generally volatile compounds. Question number 11. With which one of the following elements silicon should be doped so as to give p-type semiconductors? So this semiconductors and the type of semiconductors, which is very simple concept. We know that the host element is present in 14th group, and there are two adjacent group that is 15th as well as 13th. We know that 14 group elements, they are actually precised elements. And if you consider 15th as well as 13th, 15th group elements are electron rich and 13th group elements are electron deficient to form a stable compound. And one more thing you have to remember, imagine the term n type and p type in shortcut. So p type refers to previous and n type refers to next group with respect to 14th. So that they have given silicon that is present in 14th group. Silicon should be doped so as to give p-type semiconductors, means which has to dope with 13 group element. So in the given option, boron is the 13 group element present. So that for question number 11, it's option B. Question number 12. If A stands for the edge length of the cubic system, simple cubic, body centered cubic, and face centered cubic, then the ratio of radii of the spheres in these systems will be respectively. So here we have to just predict the ratio of radius of spheres in simple cube, body centered as well as face centered cube. So we know that for simple cube, radius ratio, that is r plus divided by r minus, will be a by 2. Similarly for BCC, which is r plus by r minus is equal to a root 3 divided by 4. Similarly for face center cube, radius ratio will be a divided by 2 root 2. So if you take the ratio of these values, you will get the answer like 1 by 2a is to root 3 divided by 4a is to 1 by 2 root 2a, that is option C. Question number 13. Copper crystallizes in a face-centered cubic lattice with a unit cell length of 361 picometer. What is the radius of copper atoms in picometer? So here we have to calculate a radius of face-centered cubic lattice. And just now we have discussed the previous problems that gives the radius ratio. So for question number 13, if we apply the radius formula or the relationship between radius as well as edge length for FCC, R is equal to A divided by 2 root 2. So substitute the value of A, that is 361 divided by 2 root 2. So 2 root 2 means root 2 is having the value 1.414. If you substitute those values, you will get 127.65, which is almost equal to 128 picometer. That is option A. 14. Lithium metal crystallizes in a body centered cubic crystal. If the length of the side of the unit cell of lithium is 351 picometer, the atomic radius of the lithium will be. So here again we have to calculate the atomic radius for BCC. So for BCC, atomic radius will be R is equal to root 3A by 4. Substitute the value of A here also, root 3 into 351 divided by 4, which gives 151.8 picometer, that is option B. Look at the question number 15. AB crystallizes in a body-centered cubic lattice with edge length A equal to 387 picometer and the distance between two oppositely charged ions in the lattice site is. So here the question is very tricky because it looks very similar to that of previous question, but it's not. For this type, for BCC, they have asked to find out the distance between two oppositely charged ions, which means we have to calculate the sum of R plus and R minus. And for this, for BCC, we have to apply the formula root 3A by 2, which means root 3 into 387 divided by 2. So after simplifying, you will get 335.14, which is almost equal to that of 335 picometer. So for question number 15, it's option B. 16. Structure of a mixed oxide is a cubic close packed structure. The cubic unit cell of mixed oxide is composed of oxide ion. One-fourth of the tetrahedral voids are occupied by the divalent metal A, and the octahedral voids are occupied by monovalent metal B. The formula of the oxide is, so here we can calculate the formula of the oxide by O2 minus ion in CCP. We know the total number of atoms present in CCP, FCC, HCP is 4. And we have one relationship, like if total number of particles or atoms present in a crystal is n, then tetrahedral void will be 2n and octahedral void will be n. So apply this relationship between atoms, tetrahedral and octahedral void. So that tetrahedral void will be 8 and octahedral void will be 4. But here atom or ion A occupied 1 by 4th of tetrahedral void. 1 by 4th of tetrahedral void means 8 by 4, which is 2. And B ion occupied all the octahedral voids. All octahedral void, which is equal to 4. So that A is to B is to O is 2 is to 4 is to 4. That is, on simplifying, you will get 1 is to 2 is to 2. That is A, B2, O2. That is option D. A, B2, O2 is the formula of the compound. 17. A metal crystallizes within a face-centered cubic lattice. The edge length of the unit cell is 408 picometer. The diameter of the metal atom is. Here we have to find out diameter of the atom. So how can we find out diameter of an atom? So it's clearly shown that a metal crystallizes within a face-centered cubic lattice. For face-centered cubic lattice, we know that root 2a is equal to 2d. And we have to calculate the diameter. On rearranging the equation, you will get a root 2a by 2, which gives 1.414 into 408 picometer divided by 2, which gives 288 picometer. That is option D. Question number 18. The number of carbon atoms per unit cell of diamond unit cell is. So this is also one of the trickiest question. Here the number of carbon atoms we have to calculate. For that they have given diamond. Diamond has which type of unit cell? That is, it is similar to ZnS type of unit cell. Then ZnS exhibits face-centered cubic lattice. And we know that total number of carbon atoms are present in an half of the tetrahedral void. And half of the tetrahedral void means total number of particles in FCC is 4. So half of the tetrahedral void means tetrahedral void will be 8. Half of it means 4. And there are 8 tetrahedral void in FCC structure. So the total number of carbon atoms is 4 plus 4, that is equal to 8. What this 2 4 represents? Here we have calculated carbon atoms are present in an half of the tetrahedral void, which is equal to 4, because tetrahedral void will be 8. Half of the tetrahedral void represents 4. So this consider the first 4. What is meant by this second 4? Here they have given FCC crystal. And if you consider FCC crystal, which is the type of unit cell in which the particles are present both at the corners as well as center of each face. So we have 8 corners and its contribution is 1 by 8. And we have 6 faces and its contribution is 1 by 2. On simplifying, you will get 4. This is the second 4. So that the correct option is A. 19. A metal has a FCC lattice. The edge length of the unit cell is 404 picometer. The density of the metal is 2.72 gram per centimeter cube. The molar mass of the metal is. So we have to apply density formula, but we have to calculate molar mass of the compound. So we have a formula, density is equal to Zm divided by A cube Na. And on rearranging, we can calculate M. M is equal to D into A cube into Na divided by Z. What's the density? 2.72 gram. A cube, I have given 404 picometer, which can be converted into centimeter first, that is 4.04 into 10 power minus 8 whole cube. And Avogadro number of particles 6.02 into 10 power 23 divided by Z. So here they have given FCC lattice, so that Z value is 4. And after simplification, you will get the answer 27 gram per mole. That is option B. 20th. A given metal crystallizes out with a cubic structures having edge length of 361 picometer if there are 4 metal atoms in one unit cell. What is the radius of one atom? They are not given directly that type of unit cell, but they have mentioned there are 4 metal atoms are present, which means the type of unit cell is FCC. So that for question number 20, we have to apply root 2a is equal to 4r, and we have to calculate radius. On rearranging, you will get r is equal to root 2 into 361 divided by 2. That is, 4. So which gives 127 picometer. That is option D. Then next question. The correct statement regarding the defects in the crystalline solid is, again we have to predict the correct statement. Okay, option A, Schottky defects has no effect on the density of the crystalline solid. No, it's the wrong statement because Schottky defect decreases the density. Frenkel defects decrease the density of the crystalline solid. So Frenkel defect density remains same. Option C, Frenkel defect is a dislocation defect. Yes, you can see this. So if you consider a crystal lattice in which A minus B plus A minus B plus B plus A minus B plus A minus and A minus B plus A minus B plus. What is this? So here A represents, that is A minus represents anion, that is larger in size or bigger in size compared to B plus, that is cation. We know that in general cation is smaller compared to anion. So that what is meant by Frenkel defect then? So Frenkel defect is nothing but missing of a smaller cation from its original lattice site and it occupies the interstitial position is known as Frenkel defect. And if you consider this third statement, Frenkel defect is a dislocation defect. Yes, Frenkel defect is considered as 3 different names, so which creates a vacancy, hence it is known as vacancy defect. And the interstitial position is occupied by smaller cation, so that which is also considered as interstitial defect. And there is no complete missing of particle in Frenkel defect, but there is a change in the position of smaller cation from the original position lattice site to interstitial position, hence it is also considered as dislocation defect. So that option C is the correct statement. 22. Lithium has a BCC structure and its density is 530 kg per meter cube and its atomic mass is 6.94 gram per mole. Calculate the edge length of a unit cell of lithium metal. So we have to calculate the edge length by taking the density formula. D is equal to Zm divided by A cube Na. So here we have to calculate A. So for A cube, which is Zm divided by Dna, therefore for A equal to Zm divided by Dna whole to the power 1 by 3. So substitute these values. Z is 2, molar mass is 6.94, density they have given is 530, and Avogadro number of particles 6.02 into 10 power 23. whole to the power 1 by 3. So after simplifying, you will get 3.52 into 10 power minus 8 centimeter. But it's not there in the option. Just we have to convert centimeter into picometer. So if you convert this, you will get 352 picometer. That is option C. Question number 23. In calcium fluoride having the fluoride structure, the coordination number for Ca2 plus and F minus are. So here, as they have given, the calcium fluoride is having fluoride structure, which means in CaF2, the coordination number of Ca2 plus and F minus R. So for coordination number of Ca2 plus is 8 and F minus is 4. That means 8 is to 4. Option C. So if this video is helpful for you, just like the video and thanks for watching. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do like and subscribe and share it to the maximum. Thank you.